Hello, everyone. Welcome to my podcast. This is going to be my first episode of this podcast. I do not know the title of the podcast yet, so I'm not going to name the podcast. But yeah, let's begin. Today we're going to talk about myself. I'm going to introduce myself, what I like, what my music taste is. Then we're going to talk about the best debut album. Then we're going to talk about my favorite frontman. And then we're going to do a question from my Discord server about hot takes. Because I asked my Discord server what their biggest music hot takes were. And we're going to talk about those. So let's begin. Okay, I'm Ruben. I love music. I think you guys can see. My music taste, David Bowie's right here. I love David Bowie. I love Elliott Smith. I love Bob Dylan. We got some Bob Dylan here, Fiona Apple. I like a lot of stuff. My most listened to music artist of all time is Billy Joel. I just think his writing is insane. His lyrics are just beautiful. And I related to those, so that's definitely why I listen to him the most. I also love Big Thief. Here, I love Adrian Lanker, probably one of my favorite folk artists, apart from Bob Dylan, of course, because Bob Dylan. Come on, man. Yeah, Bob Dylan. I have a lot of stuff. Love collecting vinyls as well. I think about a little bit more than 200 vinyls right now. A lot of CDs. And yeah, that's me. You guys definitely know, you guys are definitely gonna know more about my music taste later on. Later as we talk about music. So yeah, let's begin. Best debut album of all time. I should have Googled something, I should have prepared for this, but you know what? I think my favorite debut album of all time is Grace by Jeff Buckley. I think Grace by Jeff Buckley is just so perfect. It's beautiful. The lyrics, the guitar, Jeff Buckley's, all his songs, the guitar is just beautiful. It's just like you're floating. It's beautiful. I have it right here on vinyl. Let me grab it. I've got it right here on vinyl. I just think the intro, Mojo Pin, beautiful. Such a good song. Lilac Wine. I think Lilac Wine is one of my favorites on this album. Lilac Wine is just beautiful. The guitar, everything is beautiful about this song. But probably my favorite on this album is Forget Her. I just think that song is so good. I love Forget Her. Such a good song. So yeah, this is probably my favorite debut album. Although I could look through my finals right now, because I also love Bob Dylan, his debut album. I know a lot of people don't really like Bob Dylan, his debut album, because it's like really raw. He recorded it pretty quick. He didn't know what songs he wanted to play. He had like a whole list of the songs he wanted to play. And then at the end, when he was in the studio, he said, fuck all that. I'm going to play some songs that I want to play right now. So he played two self-written songs, Talking New York and Song to Woody. Song to Woody, one of the best Bob Dylan songs in my opinion. It's beautiful. It's so meaningful. Let me grab the vinyl right now. I couldn't find it because I have a lot of Bob Dylan vinyls. But yeah, I love the cover as well. It's so, I don't know, I just love the vibes. It's a beautiful picture. Yeah, so Talking New York, self-written, and I'm gonna take it out of the sleeve so it's less, the sun doesn't really mess it up. But yeah, Song to Woody, beautiful song. I love when music artists talk about their favorite artists, because, I don't know, it's just, you connect more with someone, in my opinion. I connect more with people when I know their music taste. I also connect more with music artists if I know what they like. So yeah, this is just beautiful. This is also one of my most listened to albums of all time. I know a lot of people don't really like this album, but I just think it's beautiful. I love this album. Yeah. So that's probably my favorite debut album, and Grace by Jeff Buckley. I don't know what else there is though. I could look through my vinyls and see if there's any more really good debut albums. The Smiths debut album is really good. Love that album as well. Reel Around the Fountain is that's one of my favorite Smith songs. And also, I think it's kind of hard not to mention Please Please Me by the Beatles. This album is just so beautiful. It's just classic rock and roll Beatles. Like Twist and Shout on their first album. Come on, that's one of their most famous songs. I mean, everyone knows that song, right? Everyone knows Here Comes the Sun and Twist and Shout. And Twist and Shout is on their first album ever released. Also, I saw her standing there. And I mean, this album is full of just songs. Like, do you want to know a secret? How could this make this on their first album? I just think really, really good. What else is there? I mean, songs by Adrian Lenker, beautiful. That's a really good debut album. I really like Billy Joel's debut album, Cold Spring Harbor. I know it's not really good, but I just love it because it's so meaningful. It was in when Billy Joel was like 20 and 21, and that's the time that he tried to kill himself twice. So all those songs on there are like really meaningful, and I love when music artists really put their emotion in there, and it's like real emotion, and I just think that's more beautiful than anything there is. I don't think the music they make nowadays is just so emotionless, and it's just I don't like it. I need emotion, like I need emotion in a track, in the lyrics. I need to it needs to mean something to me. Otherwise, it's just horrible, in my opinion. Yeah, that's it. Now we're gonna go to my favorite frontman. I should have Googled or something before I did this, cause I mean, just gonna have to like raw dog it now. So, um, David Byrne. I mean, such a good frontman. I love Talking Heads. Talking Heads is just one of my favorite bands ever, and I think David Byrne is like he's so interesting. His lyrics, he's just a really good frontman. So I think I would say him. Who else do we got there? Let me do a little bit of research. Be right back. Okay, and we are back. I did a little bit of research, not a lot though, but I'm gonna name two that are in my mind right now: Tom York and Stephen Malkmus. Tom York, I mean, Radiohead, just beautiful albums. Tom York's solo career is like less like I like it less than Radiohead, of course, but I think he's got some great, really good tracks. Like Black Swan is such a good song. Like here, I just think, I just think The Eraser by Tom York is really, really good. Also The Smile has some great stuff. Their newest album was good. I liked it. So yeah, Tom York. He's also like an interesting guy. Not more interesting than David Byrne. I think David Byrne is cooler than Tom York. And then Stephen Malkmus, the frontman of Pavement. I think Pavement is one of my favorite bands, and Stephen Malkmus is also such an interesting character. He's so different, and I love when frontmen are different. So that's why I picked David Byrne, Tom York, and Stephen Malkmus, because they're all like really different. I'm gonna see Stephen Malkmus live pretty soon in June, I believe, with his new band, The Heart. I don't know how to pronounce the last word, quartet, whatever. His new band. I don't think his new album with that band is really good. I don't really like it. Only Hey on that album is pretty good. I mean, the album is good, but I don't really like it. If I'm gonna compare it to Pavement, there's no comparing there because I just think Pavement is a lot better. One of my favorite albums of all time. Terror Twilight by Pavement. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. Some songs on here mean like a lot to me. You Are a Light, that's a really meaningful song to me, and this album is just beautiful. If you like indie rock, definitely listen to Terror Twilight by Pavement. It's really good. A lot of people say their other albums are better. A lot of people like Slanted and Enchanted or Crooked Rain better. They're really good, but this album just means a lot to me, so that's why I like this one more. If we're gonna look at it like a music perspective, the other albums might be better. So if you want to start with Pavement, this is some like quieter Pavement, some nice and slow Pavement. Crooked Rain is like a little bit more heavy. We got some like protest songs in there, like Cut Your Hair. It's about protesting against the music industry. And A Slant and Enchanted is just, that's indie. It's good. It's really good. Listen to that if you like indie music. Also, Robert Smith. I just want to mention him. Probably not one of my top favorites, but I love him. I love Robert Smith. So question. We're gonna do the question in a Discord server. I asked my Discord server their hot takes, so we're gonna read their hot takes right now. I've read a few. Do I agree with them? Definitely not. And if you want to join the Discord server, definitely do. If you want to join the Discord server, I'll put a link in the description of this video that you guys can join. Okay, the first hot take. I agree. I totally agree with this one. They said, oof, you don't have to like a super underground song by an artist just to be a fan. And I think this is just really like, I think the music fans right now are kind of like extreme. You don't have to know everything about an artist to like the artist. I think that's ridiculous. If you just like their most famous songs, I mean, you could be a fan of them, right? If you like, if you're a Radiohead fan and you only know Creep and Surprises, No Surprises, I mean, of course, I'm gonna be like, oh, well, like, you should listen to their other stuff because they're really good. But that doesn't mean you're not a fan. It doesn't make any sense. You shouldn't be like forced to know every single song to be a fan of them. That's just what I think. Let's go on to the next hot take. Some artists don't deserve to be legends or remembered for their music. Personally, I don't like ECDC, because I think Angus Young's voice is just too raspy-ish. I do not know a lot about ECDC. I don't know what to say about this. About the first part, some artists should not be deserve to be remembered for their music. I mean, it depends. It really depends. I think if they really like, if their music is good, of course, they definitely deserve it. I think a lot of people deserve the fame that they get. Like, even Taylor Swift. I think, of course, Taylor Swift is overrated, but she does deserve it. Like, she did put a lot of work in it, so I feel like a lot of people deserve the fame that they get. Do I think they get overrated? Definitely. Sometimes an artist does get overrated. But that's what I think. Everyone deserves what they get for the work they do, right? That's what I think. This one. Okay. Someone said Elvis is not even good enough to be classed as mid. Someone says Elvis is not that good to even be called mid. I think this is ridiculous. I think Elvis is definitely better than mid. The next thing they said is, oh, never mind. The thing I replied is, it's not that though. He modernized. So I replied is, it's not that though. He modernized genres like blues, country, and bluegrass, and he made rock and roll big. Like, he kind of did. He kind of did make rock and roll big with the Beatles, of course, but like Elvis was definitely there. Also, he's a rock and roll king. I don't think. Of course, there's better rock and roll music out there, but Elvis should definitely be like one of the top rock and roll people. That's just my opinion. I feel like he did so much for music that he should definitely be cast higher as mid. That's definitely my opinion. I do like Elvis. Love Me, that song is beautiful. Treat me like a fool. Treat me mean and cruel. But love me. Beautiful. Now, my vocals weren't beautiful, but I mean, that song is beautiful. Yeah, my opinion, Elvis should definitely be cast as higher as mid. He's like, whoa, poop. I'm gonna reset right now. So yeah, my opinion is Elvis should definitely be cast higher as mid. He did a lot for music. In music history, he's like one of the biggest music artists in history. I mean, I think he is, right? Or is the Beatles? No, I think the Beatles are. But yeah, that's my opinion. Next up, we have Swedish music is ass. No. Just know. I wrote down some Swedish artists that I really like. I'm definitely gonna pronounce everything wrong though, because I'm not Swedish, so forgive me, Swedish people or fans of these artists. I cannot pronounce the names. Well, the first two, of course, I can. The Cardigans, the Cardigans are great. Step on Me, beautiful song. Beautiful guitar, drums, just great. Vocals, great. ABBA, in my opinion, I don't listen to a lot of ABBA. Take a Chance, that song is so good. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Okay, I'm not gonna pronounce this right. Jose Gonzalez. Jose Gonzalez. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but his music is beautiful. Low, How Low, that song is beautiful. How low are you willing to go? That song is it's such a good song. Jose is great music artist. Peter, Bjorn, and John. Everyone knows Young Folks. That song is beautiful. It's just the whistle at the start. The whistle is beautiful. They're great music artists. Then we have The Wannadies. The Wannadies are great. Love that band. I don't know if I'm gonna pronounce it right. In Genting. A friend of mine showed this, a Swedish friend. Also a great band. And then we have the Motorhomes. Also a great band. I probably didn't pronounce any of these artists right. But yeah, those are some really good Swedish artists. Also Help Stars. Sunny Girl is a beautiful song. I don't think Swedish music is horrible. It's not as. It's definitely... I don't think you can call a country's, like a whole country's music a certain thing. I don't think you could say like, oh, this country has horrible music. I mean, yeah, definitely you could dislike their music, but I don't think it's horrible. So yeah, definitely that. I think that's my opinion on that. I still need to talk about like a lot because this video is only 10 minutes long, I think now. Something like that. We're gonna talk about what albums I should listen to when I'm living on a farm. I also asked this question in a Discord server. There's some great answers. I'll put the picture of the farm right here. It's the farm from the Last of Us game. Because I love the Last of Us, so I just thought that would be a great picture. Let me see what people answered on this question. Okay, sorry. We are back. We had some problems. The camera stopped working for some reason. It's also in a better location right now, I think. Because it looked like I was looking at the TV. Because I am. I'm looking at the TV right now. Maybe if I put this like... Okay, so now the camera should be good. Because I'm looking like right above the camera. So this should be better. So I was gonna talk about the farm. Some albums I would listen to on the farm. I have them right here and one there. Because I already showed that one, but the camera kind of died. Oh! Okay, I have 3 of the albums I will listen to on the farm. Because the question was... Oh wait, this is the question right here. I'll put it right here. Something about if you could listen to 3 albums on this farm, what album would you listen to? So here are the 3 albums I would listen to. Dragon, New War Mountain, I Believe in You. This album is just so beautiful. It's 1.5 hours long. I believe it's 1 hour, 20 minutes and like 30 seconds, whatever. It's something like that. This album is just beautiful. Change, Stimulation, Swarm, Spot Infinity. Yeah, I think Spot Infinity is my favorite song on this album. There's Bob Dylan references in that song. I just think this album is so beautiful, start from finish. This is one of my favorite finals, one of my favorite albums ever made. I love Big Thief. Also love the cover. Sparrow, Little Things, Heavy Bend, Flower of Blood, Blurred View. All good songs, and that's just one side of this vinyl. Beautiful album, beautiful guitar, beautiful vocals by Adrian Lenker. I mean, I love Adrian Lenker. I love Buck Meek. I've been listening to a lot of Buck Meek. Buck Meek is I believe the guitarist. Yeah, he's the guitarist from Big Thief. and he makes solo music, and his solo music is great. His debut album, Buck Meek, really good. I need to get it on vinyl. I need to get Buck Meek on vinyl. Just Adrian Lang as well. All the people on this album, I don't remember all their names. I've listened to the drummer solo music. It's interesting. It's like it's only drum music, but it's like spacey. You can listen to it when you're high, I guess. Great vinyl, great album, beautiful, just really good album. Then we have a answer what is obvious for the Last of Us players, because it's shaken by a low sound. This album, Ellie Williams is the person that lives in the farm that I just showed. Also has his album. It's like Americano, like folk music. It's beautiful. It's so danceable. I want to dance to this album. If I put it on, I just start dancing. It's beautiful. Such a good album. Yeah, can't you? Whoa! Can't you hear me calling? Beautiful song. All the songs in this album are good, by the way. There's not a bad song on here. Railroad Bill. Railroad Bill. Railroad Bill. Ain't No Grave. Beautiful. Oxford Town. Just this whole album is really good. It's really happy. It's mood lifting. Great album. Listen to this. Crooked Steel is the band, by the way. And then, of course, an album I've already showed this episode. Bob Dylan, his debut album. It's an obvious answer for me. One of my favorite albums ever made. It's beautiful. Beautiful album. I could listen to Song to Woody on the tractor like the whole day long. I could sit there 24 hours, just listen to Song to Woody. So yeah, those are the albums I would listen to. Let's go to some people's answers to this question. Let's grab the phone. The phone. Okay. Also, I hope you guys don't hear the chair. I'm going to try to edit the chair out because the chair's making a lot of noise. It's a really old chair, but I love this chair. It's so nice. With the sheep wool. Someone said Abbey Road. Abbey Road, of course. Like, I should have picked Abbey Road as well. I should have picked a rock and roll album in there because I just want to dance at the farm. So yeah, Abbey Road, definitely a really good answer. Someone said The Last of Us soundtrack, obvious answer because it's The Last of Us picture. Song from the Wood, I think that's by Jethro Tull. Goodbye and Hello by Tim Buckley. Great album. Beautiful. Once I Was a Soldier. Beautiful song. Once I Was. Great song. Let's see some other answers. Tango in the Night by Fleetwood Mac. Say You Will by Fleetwood Mac. Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. Great 3 albums. I mean, those albums are just beautiful. Yeah. I just think Tango in the Night. Beautiful album. Everywhere is on there, and Everywhere is a beautiful song. Rumors, of course, Say You Will, all good albums. I think that's I mean, good top 3, but I would change like different. I would change the artist. And also and something by Green Day. They said Johnny Cash live in Folsom Prison. The White Album by the Beatles, beautiful. I need it on an album, but it's so expensive. It's like €150. I'm not gonna spend that much on vinyls. Well, not yet. Maybe I will someday. But yeah, the White Album, great album. It's so beautiful. I love Rocky Raccoon. That song is beautiful. I love Rocky Raccoon a lot. And they said Alan Jackson, Good Time Me Thinks. I don't know if I know that album. But yeah, great top 3. Someone else said also Crooked Steel, Shook 'Em by a Low Sound. Great answers. Yeah. I should have picked some Beatles, because some Beatles would be great there. What album should I pick though? If I had to pick a Beatles album that I would take to the farm, no, I think I would pick the White Album. There's some really chill songs and there's some really heavy songs. I had to burp. Yeah, I think I would pick the White Album. Abbey Road, of course, is a great answer. Um, Beatles on Sale would also be a close one for me. Beatles for Sale. With the Beatles, because then you have Till There Was You. The song would be beautiful on the farm. Yeah, I think those would be my answers. So, or the White Album, or Beatles on Sale, or With the Beatles. They all got some like rock and some chill songs in there, and that's what I need. So yeah, those were my answers. I think that's good. I think everyone's answers were really good. Should we talk about a random vinyl? I'm gonna pick a random vinyl. I'm gonna talk about a vinyl. Okay, now let me pick a vinyl from like the random vinyl box. I have this vinyl box with completely random stuff. So I'm gonna pick it out. Yeah. I picked one of my favorite live albums, Simon and Garfunkel live at Central Park. Beautiful. They've sang some songs from Art Garfunkel on here, some songs from Paul Simon. Me and Julio down by the schoolyard. That song is one of my favorite songs there is. Also, 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover. Both beautiful on this album. If you haven't watched this concert, because I recommend watching it. I don't recommend listening to it first. I listen to it first, but watching it is a lot more fun. It's probably somewhere on like Internet Archive, the website Internet Archive. You can see the tension between Art Garfunkel and Paul Simon, and it's really interesting. I love seeing that between artists because then you can see like who they really are. That's why I also love watching concerts. I love watching Elliott Smith concerts and Bob Dylan concerts because, I mean, I just love watching concerts of everyone. I just think if you have money, go to a concert because it's so much more interesting. You can hear the emotion in the lyrics. When something really really matters to an artist, you can hear the emotion in their voice, and I think that's just beautiful. I love emotion in songs. I don't know if you guys can read it, but it says Billy Joel concert in Russian. He sang "Matter of Trust" on this album with so much emotion in one lyric. Yeah, it's okay. It's at 2 minutes and 21 seconds. He sings "But for God's sake, don't shut me out." And there's so much emotion in there right here. Wait, let me go back one lyric. So first you're gonna hear "I know you have doubts," and then after that lyric you're gonna hear it. Okay. You can hear the emotion in his voice. And it's also at such a meaningful lyric. But for God's sake, but for God's sake, don't shut me out. I love Billy Joel. There's so much meaning in all of his songs. I know a lot of people think Billy Joel's music is all happy and stuff, but there's some really, really deep stuff in there. I think that's gonna be it for the episode. I think I have 30 minutes of footage right here. Here it says almost 1 hour. That's definitely not right though, because I've sat in silence and stuff. So yeah, the Discord link of my Discord server, if you want to be in there, it's going to be in the description of this video. What else? I've got a TikTok channel. I think I'm going to make a new one though for this, particularly for the podcast. First, I'm going to have to figure out what the podcast name is going to be. And yeah, I'm going to edit this footage right now. And I hope this is going to make it onto the internet because a lot of my stuff doesn't make it. Because I'm never satisfied with the stuff I make. I've made so many videos and stuff and I never posted like. But yeah, if this is on the internet, I hope you join my Discord server. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked the video. And have a lovely day. Just have a great day. So, goodbye. See you guys later because I'm going to make another episode soon. I hope. So bye. Have a good one. See ya.